This is for 7th grade. This is one of the worksheets from your days 7 through 9 on one-step equations. I am going to do the reteach worksheet with you, which is page 129. When we solve one-step equations, we're going to be using inverse operations. And we've talked multiple times, inverse operations are opposite operations that undo. So adding and subtracting are inverse, and multiply and divide are inverse operations. So the first three are adding and subtracting, and 4, 5, and 6 are multiplying or dividing. So I'm going to do all my work on the right and just write the answers in on the left. So 6 equals m minus 7/8. Now in this problem, 7/8 is being subtracted. So to undo that and isolate the variable, we're going to add 7/8 to both sides. Negative 7/8 plus 7/8 equals 0, so those cross. 6 plus 7/8 is 6 and 7/8, and m equals 6 and 7/8. Number 2, we have 3.9 plus t equals 4.5. Now, since it's written this way, with t after the 3.9, since it's being added, we're going to subtract from both sides. 3.9 minus 3.9 is 0, so those cancel. We have t equals, and 4.5 minus 3.9. 15 minus 9 is 6. Don't forget the decimal, and 3 minus 3 is 0. So t equals 0.6. And number 3, we have 10 equals negative 3.1 plus j. So now in this situation, we have addition, but we have a negative number. And we want to think about what number can I add to negative 3.1 to make it 0. So the opposite of 3.1 is, of negative 3.1 is 3.1. So we're going to add 3.1 to both sides. You can also think about this written as j minus 3.1 also. So negative 3.1 plus positive 3.1 is 0 because they're opposites. And we have to do 10 plus 3.1, which is 13.1. Alright, now we're going to move on to multiplication and division. Multiplication undoes division, and division undoes multiplication. So number 4, we have y over 2.4. Now remember, when it's written as a fraction, that means to divide. So to undo division, we're going to multiply both sides by 2.4. So we have y equals 5 times 4 is 20, carry my 2, 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12. Move my decimal place 1, so y equals 12. Number 5, we have 0.35 w equals negative 7. Anytime you have a number and a variable together like this one, that means to multiply. So to undo, we're going to divide. Now, we've done this type of problem before when we solve proportions. So we're going to divide both sides by 0.35. So w equals 20. And now since you divided a negative by a negative and a positive, your answer is negative. So w equals negative 20. And number 6, we have negative a over 6 equals 1. So this is division, and we're going to take that negative with us. So we're going to multiply both sides by negative 6. So I'm left with A equals 1 times negative 6 is negative 6. If you want further explanation, please reach out. Thanks for watching.